Living in an era of advanced gadgets, it's nearly impossible to hide from soaring eyes.
What the hell? He has like an axe and everything.
He's two.
From mysterious characters to isolated locations and creatures that defy explanations. Get ready to watch the most terrifying drone shots that shocked the whole world.
He doesn't move when you're looking at him. He doesn't move.
Back up. Let me back up. Let me go up. What am I doing? I'm like so bad at flying, okay.
Deciding to explore an abandoned barn, these guys had no idea they would find the flesh-eating, creepy, mythical creature, the Rake. With their drone providing footage, they saw a ghostly, pale, humanoid figure sitting near the gate of the barn, eating something. And according to the famous legend, it was probably human flesh it was feasting on. As the creature noticed the camera recording, it tried to hide away. But when the drone didn't disappear, the Rake decided to confront the guys by jumping right in front of their car, scaring the wits out of them. Thankfully, they were able to get their car going and leave the barn.
He's just on the car.
I don't know, bro. I'm gonna stop the brakes, okay?
Ritual on camera.
Dia bawa apa itu dan kayak asap gitu ya?
kayak asap nih.
A man was out taking a secluded road somewhere in Indonesia and encountered a very bizarre incident. Right in front of him, a guy wearing white clothes and a weird cone on his head was holding a strange smoking pot and going around in circles, looking like he was performing some kind of ritual. Later, he took off his cone, noticed the camera recording, and ran for the hills. Why was he performing this ritual out on the road? Seeing something like this on the road ahead was not only creepy, but extremely disturbing.
Ngasapin tuh. Tuh, yang ngasapin guys.
Scarecrow.
What the hell? Yo, look back at it again.
How is there a moving scarecrow? Yo, another.
Equipped with their drone, these guys had no idea what they would end up encountering. Flying the drone into a field, they saw a figure standing in the middle of the field carrying a pitchfork. Thinking this was just a scarecrow put there to protect the crops from flying predators, the guys descended their camera towards it, and out of nowhere, it lunged at the drone. What? Wasn't this a scarecrow? A pretend human? They're not supposed to come alive. The guys quickly backed away with their drone, and the scarecrow ran away. But the drone tried to follow, but to no avail. Was it really a scarecrow? Or something else, just pretending?
He doesn't move when you're looking at him. He doesn't move. Back up.
Ghostly girl. A man was flying his drone over a dense forest when he noticed something unusual, a mysterious all-white object. As he brought the drone closer, he saw that it looked like a witch-like hermit hiding behind the trees. Although the video seemed genuine, skeptics doubted its authenticity. Some wondered why the guy didn't explore further. Well, probably because he was afraid of losing the drone or encountering an unknown creature, so he chose to retreat. What would you have done if you came across something like this? Creepy drone encounter.
It doesn't look like he is. He'd be acting like hella sketch, wouldn't he?
If you think you can only use drones to capture pretty landscapes and city lights, let me show you what these guys found in an abandoned house. Leaving their device to unveil the secrets of the long unused house, they found someone behind the front door peeking at them. Thinking it was an intruder, they descended their drone to take a closer look, but the guy, hidden behind a cloak and a mask, didn't seem to like that idea. He came out of the house, made eye contact with the camera, and then ran away. Maybe it was a freeloader tenant living in the house.
Yeah, he's seen us.
Yeah, 100%.
Yo, what the hell?
Ritual spot.
Activity in the field. Can you go closer? Yo, I knew for a fact we were going to find something in this field, 100%.
Sometimes, a drone shows things you wished you'd never seen. One drone operator had no idea he'd be catching a ritual taking place in the middle of a freshly raked field. But that's what it looked like. As he and his friends tried to get closer, they could see three strange people encircling each other as if they were ready to summon the devil, all clad in black and wearing white masks. The suspicious trio didn't have any idea they were being recorded as they held hands and leaned over a book. After a few minutes, the trio began moving, probably chanting some sort of incantation too. As the drone leaned closer, it was spotted, so the operator backed it away.
Drone, stop getting so close.
Yeah.
Yo, they're looking at the drone. Yo, back the drone away. Back the drone.
Witch Forest.
Oh. Yo, whoa, hold on.
What the heck is that?
Stop.
In the middle of the Blair Witch Forest in Maryland lies an abandoned hut that's famous for being haunted by creatures and beings out of this world. Wanting to unveil the secrets of the hut, this group decided to explore the woods, and their random exploration resulted in the discovery of this witch-like creature roaming the silent woods. Wearing a black cloak, cone-shaped hat, and carrying a broom, she fit the classic witch image perfectly. And sneakily making her way around, she disappeared behind the house. Was this a real witch or a hoax? Let me know what you think.
Back the drone up.
Okay, we don't want her to freaking see the freaking drone, Mark.
Okay.
Hiding Bigfoot.
Oh my god.
A lot hides in the drapey realms of the woods, but what this camera caught in the forest was nothing short of a major discovery. A giant black figure made its way among the trees. The guy with the camera was sure he had encountered a Bigfoot. The mythical beings are known to thrive in secluded places. The alleged Bigfoot stood there for some time before disappearing behind the trees. Although nothing was confirmed about the creature's identity, enthusiasts believe it to be the most convincing clip of Bigfoot.
Oh my god. Finally, see that?
Drone or predator? If you have ever wondered how an ancient human will react to modern technology, then have a look at this clip. A guy wanted to take a look at the uncontacted tribe living deep in the forest, so he flew his drone to the region and recorded this. The tribal guys were ready to attack the strange flying object with their spears. They probably found the drone a potential threat and were ready to follow their survival instinct. Skinwalker.
Is it still there? There it is. Oh,
What is that?
oh my god.
These guys went exploring in the woods with their drone to capture peaceful views. But then, something unexpected happened when a weird, pale figure appeared out of nowhere among the trees. At first, they thought it was a lost person, but when they flew the drone closer, they felt something creepy. It looked a lot like the infamous Skin Man, a really skinny creature that roams around the woods, hunting any living thing it can find. Was it really the Skinwalker, or just a hoax? They couldn't say for sure. Jumpy Wendigo. This guy was cycling on his usual trail in town, but didn't know a scary surprise was waiting for him. Out of nowhere, a creature emerged and startled him so much, all he could do was hold back a scream. When he looked back, whatever it was had disappeared. Later, when he checked his camera, he saw a creature with grayish skin, sharp joints, and a human-like shape. Its features looked similar to a Wendigo, a mythical creature that can take different forms, but shows up like this when it's hunting for humans. The danger of the encounter hit the biker, and he avoided using that trail again. Waterfall creature. Strange and spooky creatures can be found all over the world, even inside waterfalls. A video was taken by a man hiking by a waterfall in Brazil. What looked like a normal waterfall turned out to be a haven where a dark, humanoid creature lived. Did you see that thing walking into the water like it was easy? The water didn't even move. Is this a water ghost? Was this creature able to control the water? Mysterious creature. A guy's morning jog along a mountain trail turned into an unexpected encounter with a creature he had no idea about. On the side of the road, he found a strange black creature lying on the ground. looking like a black blob from a distance. As he went ahead to take a closer look, he found it was actually a living creature moving what would probably be its head. He didn't get too close, scared of the potential danger it could pose. Rightfully so. You never know what such creatures are capable of, so it's best to just keep your distance. Slender Man.
Dude, this guy's crazy, fam. What am I supposed to do, bro? This is...
Flying drones can reveal many hidden secrets we would have no way of finding out otherwise. Like this one. Trying to take a look at unreachable depths of the woods, these guys made a drone their eyes and found this creepy figure standing in the middle of the forest. Ghostly white appearance, arms wide open. Did you see its unnaturally long fingers move? Clad in a nice suit, it resembled the exact description of the infamous mythical creature, Slender Man, that looks like a tall mannequin and preys on children. And strangely, the video suddenly cut off, like the figure didn't want to be recorded. For their own safety, these guys took the hint and decided to back off.
About to get attacked right now, bro.
Potentially.
By Slender Man. Nah, dude, I don't want to...
Sasquatch. The existence of Sasquatch and Bigfoot has long been debated. Where enthusiasts believe in them, skeptics try to debunk the claims. Here, we have drone footage that claims to have caught the mythical giant creature, walking down the lush meadow. It did bear a resemblance to the ape-like creatures. Now, you tell me if you're a believer of Sasquatch existence, or if you're skeptical about it like many. Also, what are your thoughts on this alleged Sasquatch sighting? Could this be the real deal, or just a prank? Haunted Bridge.
Wait, what is...
Yo, there's someone under.
Wait, is there?
Yeah, look.
Oh, there is!
Wait,
Yo, there's someone under there!
On a mission to solve the mystery of the famous haunted Clinton Road, these guys set out to take a look around the area. Flying their drone to take a look under the bridge, their camera came across a very terrifying sight.
What the hell? He has like an axe and everything!
He has two.
Wait, dude, what's his face?
A masked guy sitting under the bridge seemed to be consumed by the task at hand, sharpening his tools. Seeing the filming device, the creepy guy tried to intimidate them and threw rocks at the drone.
Whoa! That almost hit us!
Coming up on the road, the guy just disappeared into the nearby woods. And this wasn't the only creep seen roaming around Clinton Road. Here's another guy who flew his drone near the same bridge and recorded this guy clad in a black hooded robe and a red mask to conceal his face. Quite the demonic getup. And this one too didn't look too pleased to see the recording camera. Could this one and the other one recorded above be the same guy terrorizing the locals?
For a swim? Wait, no, he sees drone. I think he sees drone. No, I gotta play it safe.
Disguising Sasquatch. A group of tourists were hiking through a mountain in the San Juan National Forest near New Mexico and Utah's borders, when they noticed a strange movement in the distance. Zooming in their camera, they noticed a giant figure moving on two legs before it crouched down in the shrubbery, like it was camouflaging with its surroundings. The clip spread like wildfire on the internet, where many thought the huge form was an obvious Sasquatch. However, skeptics had other ideas, saying this clip might be a well-curated hoax. If you ask me, it does look very human or ape-like, so this could be the long-debated creature. Machete Runner.
This is absolutely insane. I don't know what to do. I'm zoomed all the way in.
This guy was flying his drone to take a look at the surrounding area, but what he captured in the middle of nowhere scared the daylights out of him. A bizarre clown was seen standing in the middle of the dense foliage. When he realized the drone was filming him, he started running, and that's when a terrifying detail was revealed. The clown guy had a machete in hand. Was this guy going to commit a crime, or was he on the run after doing the deed? The drone followed him, and he threw stones to stop the flying camera, until he disappeared behind a bunch of trees, and the drone couldn't follow him anymore.
Oh my god, it's right there. He's running away.
Goblin encounter. As a group of dirt bikers sped through a popular route in Indonesia, they encountered a short, humanoid creature quickly scurrying past them. Not expecting to run into someone like this, the first dirt biker lost control and slipped, creating the perfect chance for the creature to make a run for it. While the creature's attire wasn't unusual for the region, where a popular tribe in similar dressing usually lived, its appearance was unlike anything they'd ever seen. After the video went viral, many wondered if this was the elusive Goblin, a monstrous creature. But since it all happened so fast, there's no way to determine what it really was. Uncontacted tribe. This clip, posted online, claimed to have captured an uncontacted tribe in the middle of an Indonesian forest. Two men wearing loincloths with spear-like objects in hand, ready to attack, made it clear they wanted the outsiders to leave the area they lived in. Many internet folks thought these people needed connection with the outside world, but turns out the footage was originally recorded by a worker inside a bulldozer, and these scared tribal people were trying to defend themselves. The miners were after the nickel mine present in the region and were disturbing the Hungana Manyawa people, known to have lived in the region for decades. Tiny alien. A group of hikers traversing through a forest in Indonesia captured something strange. Just as they crossed a bridge strewn with vines and overlooking a small waterfall, they noticed a peculiar creature on one of the stepping stones. With an extremely small stature, the creature blended in with the environment and also went unseen, if it weren't for one of the panicked hikers' reactions. Since the group rushed ahead, they couldn't see what sort of creature it was or where it went, but a couple of folks suggested it could be an extraterrestrial creature, probably part of a civilization that has been living and hiding among us. Dragon Duo. In July 2020, a video surfaced online showing two strange creatures sprinting along a snow-covered road. Speculation ran wild as people tried to figure out their authenticity. Some believed they were extraterrestrial beings whose spacecraft had touched down on Earth, while others suggested they might be the re-emergence of Velociraptors, the small dinosaurs from millions of years ago. Personally, I see a striking resemblance to the xenomorphs from the Alien movies. The true nature of these enigmatic creatures has remained a puzzle. Mullet Run. Seeing this drone footage video, you might think something dark has spilled in the water, giving it this strange color. Or maybe the water just naturally has this coloration. Well, prepare to be mind-boggled, as this is actually a clip of Florida's famous Mullet Run. This black hue is billions of bait fish migrating south for the winter. And this splashing? Well, where there's bait fish, there are predators. Thousands of these predators migrate along with the bait fish, and this frenzy attracts many enthusiasts wanting to see the incredible sight. However, it's not very safe to take a dip in this water, as you never know when these predator fish want a taste of human flesh. Here's another clip of a breathtaking sight of a school of black-tipped sharks swimming together, recorded near Florida's Singer Island. Initially resembling a group of tiny fish, it soon became clear that this was actually hundreds of sharks. Swimming in these waters would be like inviting your own demise. That's why it's really important to follow precautions to enjoy these places responsibly. Dog save. Here's another rescue done with the help of a drone. A dog owner called the rescuers when he found his dog was stranded on mudflats off the Hampshire coast and was in danger of being swept away by rising tides. The workers tried to lure the dog away from the tides with a bait tied to a drone. They flew the drone above the dog, and thankfully, the dog took it, and it was a smooth sail afterward. The poor animal was helped and returned back to its owner. This is the amazing use of technology we should all appreciate. Pond creature. A team of workers draining a pond in Osaka Prefecture had a frightening encounter. As the water receded, a strange humanoid figure emerged from the mud, startling everyone on site. The workers decided to capture the creature using fishing nets, eventually placing it in a tub for everyone to see. The video quickly went viral, with some speculating it was a monster horse from Japanese folklore. However, many skeptics dismissed the clip as a hoax, arguing that such mythical creatures don't exist in reality. If you have any insights about the creature in the video, share them in the comments. Drone versus UFO. A drone capturing the view of the ground beneath accidentally captured a very unexpected scene. As the drone was in the air, out of nowhere, a strange object zipped past the drone. This thing looked like a swirl of smoke, and the guy claimed it was an extraterrestrial vehicle. As the apparition was so sudden, the drone couldn't follow it, and to move at a speed similar to it would not be an easy task, as it just flashed past. With no other proof of any UFO sighting in the area, the footage was left unidentified. Faceless passenger. Somewhere in India, something unsettling happened. A bus driver picked up a passenger without knowing what was about to happen. When they reached the end of the route, the driver noticed only one woman remained on the bus, refusing to get off and hiding her face. When asked to show her face, she said something chilling. Basically, she said she doesn't have a face. This video left people online wondering about the woman's identity. Some thought she might be a ghost, while others speculated she was hiding from something, probably the reason she didn't want to reveal her face. Witch. While patrolling a dark road at night, Saudi policemen encountered a strange sight. A woman hunched over, her long hair hiding her face. She appeared to be approaching their car, causing them to reverse, after which she began running towards them. Imagine being chased by such a figure in the dead of the night. It feels straight out of a horror film. The officers believed she was a witch, but they couldn't explain why she was chasing them. Whatever her motive, they decided not to confront or arrest her. Ghost Fisher.
Holy shit! Yo!
An Indonesian man decided to test out his new drone with a couple of friends, so he flew it over a popular riverine in his city. To the group's surprise, they caught some sort of a creature perched atop two intertwined logs. Initially assuming it was some sort of albino monkey, the man positioned his drone closer, only to realize whatever he was seeing was clearly some sort of creature never seen before. A couple of netizens theorized it could just be a man in a suit, but how on earth would he be able to balance himself on the log? Whatever this creature is, it's certainly not a human.
Apa sama kayak kemarin? Tapi kok dia mancing ya? Enggak masalah.
Vanishing act. We've all wanted to disappear from some embarrassing situations in our lives at least once. Well, although you and I can't pull it off, this guy seemed to have gotten the hang of it. When a drone was filming some footage, it accidentally captured this guy, who bizarrely disappeared while running. It was like he entered another realm while running through this one. So do you think it's possible to change dimensions as easily as this? Or did this guy pull a very practical prank? Let me know in the comments. Clown chase. Here's another creepy discovery made by a drone. A drone was flying to take a shot of the serene road and accidentally caught a creepy clown walking down the road. As the clown noticed the drone recording him, he ran to avoid the camera and disappeared behind the bushes. But when the drone followed him, the clown decided to take another route. He started hurling stones at the flying camera and then disappeared for good. Tree-tearing Sasquatch. As a drone flew over the forest in British Columbia, the operator noticed a strange movement in the trees. Right in the middle, a few were swaying violently. But weirdly enough, the trees surrounding them were perfectly still, so we know it isn't Mother Nature at work here. The drone approached closer, hoping to capture what was causing the commotion, but was limited by its range. All it could capture was this. Now, isn't it strange? It looks like something is uprooting the trees. It could be a lumberjack, but to manage that, they'd need pure brute force. This one's almost like a bulldozer ramming them down. Many suspect this is proof there's a Sasquatch out there wading through the woods. Head joined group. Two friends were out in a local park to record a trending TikTok when they noticed 3 people from the corner of their eyes. The trio were leaning against a tree with their shoulders hunched forward, clearly engrossed in something between them on the ground. At first, the two friends assumed they were also filming some sort of content, but soon realized the trio's behavior was quite suspicious. They didn't move for a second. The friends stepped closer, hoping to find out more, but it seemed the group was quite tight-knit and unaware of their surroundings, so they really didn't care. After a while, the friends gave up and moved to a different filming site. Eerie hitchhiker. As cops reviewed the footage of an overturned vehicle, a truck passed by and caught their eye. It wasn't just the truck's disdain for the vehicle, but something on top of it. A dark, hooded figure standing upright without a care in the world, or even for gravity. The cops were quite surprised and wondered about the possibilities. A few of them believe it could be a performer of some kind, but in the middle of a random road with no audience? Quite unbelievable. And yet, some theorize it might be the Grim Reaper caught on camera, probably hitching a ride to take some unfortunate souls. The sign. A man came across a disturbing scene on his way home from work. Although no one knew where it happened, it looked pretty scary. 4 people are leaning back and staring at the sky. Is it just me, or are those 2 guys on the left headless? People watching the video tried to figure out what was going on. Some said it looked like a strange ritual, while others thought they might be on drugs. Whatever the case, it's definitely a shocking sight to see on your way home. Maybe the guys should take a different route next time, just to be safe. Inexplicable creature. Have a look at what a man captured on his camera while taking a routine morning walk. Suddenly, a strange creature cut his way off and seemed to be climbing on the other side of the fence. But with its short height, it was proving to be difficult. At first, it looked like a lion was out on the run, as his huge head resembled one. But seeing the rest of his short stature, the creature became a complete mystery. I think it was some hybrid creature that somehow made it out of the lab and now just wanted to be free. Missing rescue. Usually used for recording landscapes, drones can also be used to help people. Take a look at how the Norfolk police rescued a missing person using a drone. The 75-year-old man got lost while out walking with his family and friends in the forest. The police used a drone to find him after he had to spend the night outside. Taking him out of the field, they took him to the hospital to treat his hypothermia. It's amazing how technology like drones can help save people in tricky situations. But this wasn't the only instance. Here's another incident where a woman was rescued with the help of a drone. Somewhere in North Carolina, an 81-year-old lady with dementia went missing near her house. With a big cornfield and rough land in the way, they used a drone to cover the area and found her just a short distance away. Within just 25 minutes, they found the lady and brought her back to her worried family. Secluded ritual. Secluded place, a group of people unusually dressed, performing some bizarre moves. I think you guys know the drill by now. It's a ritual. Captured by a guy hiking along the nearby trail. It just gets creepier each time a new ritual clip emerges. Moving in a circle, these guys summon the spirits to ask for their wishes. But seeing these kids run away, I don't think it's anything pretty. These guys sure need to find a better hidden place. They are all over the internet. Sea anomaly. This clip recorded near the shore showed a very strange view that left everyone scared of the nearly unexplored ocean. Long, black, widespread, strange strands were found washed up by the slapping waves. But the question was, what was this? Internet folks went frenzied with speculation, with some saying there was the hair of the sea witch. However, the clip was soon identified by an expert who revealed it was a kind of wild marine kelp, ending up like this because of the brutal waves. Loch Ness Monster. More than a decade back, this clip got a lot of attention on the internet as it claimed to have captured the renowned Loch Ness Monster. The clip featured a strange creature swiftly swimming in the water, with what could only be its tail visible from under the water. The guy who recorded the clip was sure it was the Loch Ness Monster. But there were many other guesses suggested by many folks, saying it could actually be a sturgeon. With no known species of sturgeon living in the Loch Ness, the claims were debunked. And to this day, the clip stands as the most convincing proof of the Loch Ness Monster. On the run. This drone video has sparked quite a frenzy online about the possible presence of mysterious creatures living in the hidden corners of our world. A strange humanoid figure was spotted in a field area. It seemed to have noticed the drone and started running away. It dashed into a thick cluster of trees and vanished before the camera could get a good look. The drone owner speculated it might have been a Bigfoot or another creature, as it didn't seem like a human would flee in such a way. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like it and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.